Hey y'all, it's me, it's your girl. You already know the real deal, Lanita Gill on a Sunday night. Yay! Now, this was the best weekend I had this weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. I got plenty of rest. I got out and enjoyed the little air. Now it's time to go to work in the morning. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What happened to training your employees? What happened to training your employees? There is a lack of training on every job out here. What happened to training your employees? What's going on now is bad changes. It's no training on the job. It's no training on the job. There are a lot of jobs out there covering positions. There are a lot of jobs out there is covering positions which need to be fulfilled for their purpose. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. Mm-mm. There are no trainings on the jobs. And that's why there are a lot of things that going on in this world that needs to be changeable. They need to change. There are a lot of untrained employees. There are a lot of untrained employees. We don't want to hear the truth. We don't want to hear the truth. Because the truth will set you free. Nobody wants to hear the truth. There are a lot of jobs hiring and firing for their purposes. If we have great supervisors and great intentions, great managers, leaders, then things would be different in this world, y'all. It's somebody in the morning got a interview tomorrow. And on that interview, it was a description written over there on the right side that said experiences. There are on that side right there, it said experiences. And down there where it said experiences, guess what? You said, I ain't got no experience, but I'm going to go on this job. That's what you said. I'm about to try for this job. I ain't got no experience, but I'm about to go on here and act like I got experience. So you got an interview in the morning. You goes in there psychologically tricking the interview. You trick the interview. Yes, you did. You tricked the interview because at that time you and your family needs to eat. So scamming ain't what you about to do. So you goes to your interview. You already know it was high tech. But your knowledge of that job got you that job, not your experience. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all want me. Y'all want to get me. Let me get on here and tell a lie. But I ain't got no room for that because that's all we do, So I got to tell the truth. There are a lot of managers, supervisors, leaders that are not qualified for these businesses. They use the knowledge that they have of that job after they looked it up, read about it, and they got that job because they read about that job. They ain't got no experience. People are not looking for experience on the job. They looking for knowledge. And then what happen is you're gonna put that person in that position. He has knowledge, but he don't have experience in what he's doing. He never been trained to do it. But he got the job because he had the knowledge and put some experiences down just to get the job to survive for his family. Now you stuck with issues. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do on the job. And you know why he don't know what he doing on the job? Because he had never done that job before. But the person got so much knowledge because the person looked up that job and he read about that job and he showed mentally potential. And what they did, they were smart enough to take that individual, saw he need training, and train him. They didn't let that good individual go. That's what you call good employees. These days that we're living in now is, I don't know. Stop letting these good workers go because you mad about something you did to yourself. Leaders, supervisors, managers, learn how to communicate with your employees. Just because that person don't have no experience, I would rather take somebody who got knowledge and experience, but I would like to take somebody with knowledge, with no experience, and train that person because that person know what they got to do to this car. But they got the knowledge, but they just don't have experience. So it's going to take them longer to do this job. Do you know they are hiring now anybody? You are going to get the job now. Because you know why you going to get the job? Because they need you. They need you. You got 20,000 inmates to every 25 of your security. They can't handle all those inmates locked up in prison. They can't handle them. They can't, y'all. We are losing credibility on a lot of things in front of our face, doing for the just for untrained employees. You hiring people that ain't got no training. You said I'll train you, but you never did go back and you ain't trained nobody. You ain't trained nobody. You ain't trained yourself. There are a lot of supervisors want the money. They want money. They want the money. They want they want the control, but they don't have time to go out there to keep that young person, train that young person. Y'all are keeping, a lot of older people are keeping young people off these jobs. They are taking the jobs away from the young people. Y'all didn't hear me. What's upsetting people on a lot of jobs is you starting them out with more than I'm getting. How in the devil? I've been in him 10 years. I tell you, let me do it like this. Not me. I'm just using me for an example. A person been on the job 3 long years. 3 long years. A person been on their job 3 long years. And they look down there. They are looking for people in my area with $5 more than what I'm getting. Are they crazy? You're going to start this person with $17 an hour, and I'm on 14. Now you about to lose your experience. Or either your experienced worker is about not to do so much right in protection on the job for you. Because you don't lose your mind. How you gonna pay these people over here $17 an hour, and I'm making $14 an hour, and I've been on 3 years, and they just started? Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's psychological thinking for the job. That is what you call psychological thinking on the job. That called reverse psychology. How in the world you gonna get somebody $23 by weekly? And he is starting me out with $14. I don't get that. I don't understand. Why jobs do that, y'all? Why jobs do that? Can a supervisor out there put in my check? Why do jobs do that? Do what? Why do jobs support new employees instead of their old employees? Now you know they looked at the system, they up there talking. Man, he starting them out with $23 an hour. And starting us out with $14 an hour. How? And we got the same experience. How in the world can somebody please put that in the chat for me? What is going on these jobs? They want the manager position, but they don't want what comes with the manager position. You got to watch who's running your company. Uh, 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 you got to watch the supervisor that is running your company. They are running people away from your company because they know that you got trust in them. But they keep running everybody away from your factory, then you ain't gonna have no what. So what you got to do is get up and run your what? Company. A lot of companies has to be careful who they hire. Y'all not checking. Y'all not even checking their records. Every job I got, I go in. You have to check. You have to get a test. You have to uh they ask them personal questions. But who y'all complain about the young people on these jobs? Because the manager that you put in these positions don't have a training or how to become a manager. See, they have to be trained, y'all, on every job that you have, with experience or not with experience. Because you know why? Because we got too many inexperienced employees out there. Inexperienced. Anybody say they can't get the job that they want and stop trying to get the high paying job, and you know you sorry. You sorry. Let me tell you something. Jobs out there, people. You got to make your mind up is, do I want, if I want a high experience job, I'm going to training. And I'm going to get that job. I may not get that job the first time because of something I was lacking. But to benefit me and my family, if I have to go to school for that job, if I have to go training for this job, I'm going to go training for this job. I'm going to put my mind into it and I'm going to pay attention in class and I'm going to do what I need to do to get that job. And that's going to be the job I hold on for years. Now I got a problem, y'all. You got a lot of older experienced employees. A lot of older experienced employees. I'm telling y'all the truth. And then when you training them, everybody aren't good trainers. Everybody aren't good trainers. There are good trainers and there are bad in trainers. But if you got a good company, you ain't about to, let me tell you something. You ain't supposed to hire people who don't want to work and communicate with others. A lot of these jobs need you, and your family needs you. Get up and go get you a job and get the training that you need on that job. If you listen, we don't want to listen no more, y'all. We got a problem with somebody giving us orders on the job. We got problem with people giving us orders. We don't want nobody to tell. We don't want our mama to tell us what to do. We want our grandmama to tell us what to do. We don't want nobody to tell us what to do. We know it all. Woo, Jesus. Then you get on the job. You take your personality on the job. You got when you go on that job, if you want something, you're gonna strive hard to get. Yeah, I don't went to one job today. I don't went and did a whole lot of stuff. Man, you back at home already? You ain't got that job. Suppose you don't get that job. Go put in about like 20 applications. Now y'all got it convenient now. Y'all got it convenient. Woo, Lord, y'all blessed. We had to get on the telephone and call it. We had stuff like telephone books. We had to write everything down and call the company with yellow pages, white pages. We had a book called the Yellow Page and the White Page. Used to make Christmas trees out of them. Then all of a sudden, time changed, and we had to go on the computer. Y'all can go on the computer and put in 40, 50 applications until y'all get y'all a job. These employees got to be trained leaders so nobody won't get hurt. Y'all got to train these train. You got to train these employees. Yes, you do. You got to train these employees. Same way you train a dog, your reptiles, your children, and the fish. It is so wrong how I hear a new worker say they not training me what to do. And we doing our own people like that. Y'all don't want them to work around y'all because they said they didn't want to do what they want, what you want them to do. Right here. Why don't you do that job and let them do the other job? Not because you want to ease the way out, but you want to get in the hard work. All y'all, what we have problem on jobs are new employees are being overused. And when y'all have companies that they are coming from and they are paying these employees, be nice to them. When they going through these workplaces, what y'all call them? They act like different job companies send you out for jobs. See, I don't even know the name of it no more. They'll give you the job that you want, and they'll send you out to work. And when they send you out to work, they got you there in time. They did all that in time. Then you get there, they gonna say they don't need you. Y'all stop doing people like that on job. Get these young folks something to do. Don't run them away. Don't play with them. Help them. Don't work them so hard on their first day. Cause you can. Because that's your personality. You're the good old guy. But you need somebody to work. But if you need them to work, why you keep running them away? You're running the employees. Y'all got employees. Y'all got to train y'all heroes. No way somebody can go in McDonald's and y'all gonna get them any kind of order. McDonald's is slacking. McDonald's better get the right. A lot of people are what y'all call it now in these on these in these restaurants. They are what they call franchises. And when they become franchise, that's their company. They handle their company the way they want to handle. So what you think they there for the money, right? A lot of people here for the money. And you got it. If there anybody out there say they ain't for the money, they be for the money. I'm for the money. I need money. Cause it's a lot of little secondhand stuff like I want to do. I'm always need money. Always. If you don't work and you ain't never work, you ain't never own no business like your house and your cars, anything you got to pay taxes on, child, I tell you, business is business. Y'all gonna need eye doctors. Y'all gonna need garbage work. I'm telling you now, the garbage worker looking so good now. Good Lord of mercy. The truck may be stinking. That not them. They take baths. God, man be looking fine back there, man. Shoot. God, man be looking good. You got to have somebody. Y'all got to put y'all trash out there right. Y'all got to put that trash out there right. Put that trash out there. They ain't asking for no tip, but I do something for them. I don't tip all of my I call them mine because they over here in this neighborhood. Let's train. Let's get y'all. We gotta do better. Not just us. These jobs. These jobs got to do. The employees got to do better in training the people on the job. People are already stressed. They don't want no job gonna stress them out. They don't need no job gonna stress them out. What are things you're gonna do? First of all, when you wake up, you ain't been waking up going to no job interview. Now these days the job is the interview sitting right there. The job interview is on the internet, and some of y'all still can't make it. The job interview is right there in your face, sitting right there on the computer. And the only thing you got to do is get up out that bed and get on that internet and fill in that application. Answer questions through your interview. And what's the problem with that? We got to take our young people, y'all, and train. You know what I tell them sometimes? It's all right, baby. Take your time. Take your time. Even at the grocery store. Add my stuff up right. Just take your time. If they overcharge me and make a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, you put the wrong price right. I'm gonna say, why you got the why to put that price right there? Don't cheat me. No, I'm gonna say, baby, go back right there and look. You type in 492. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We got to. We got to. You know what turned me on when I seen a young boy handling a cash register, and he was doing it good. He was adding up everything right. And he said, oh, ain't no board over him. I'm gonna wait until you go out there to the car and get some change. I'm bored over here on my machine. And you know what? I like that in that young man. And you know what I told him when I went back in that store? I said, thank you so much, young man, for being patient with me. I used words to that young man that words that he don't hear. Nobody never, y'all know on a lot of these jobs, the communication part training has the house, what they call it, y'all? Housekeeping, communication. They call it something else training. You got to know how to talk to these parents on these job teachers. We know parents got to know how to talk to you. They got to. But once you have followed the procedures and policy, then you did everything that you supposed to do. You have done everything that you had supposed to do for that job. Now you got to go home at the end of the day. But before you leave, let me tell you something. Ask that supervisor, how did you do? How did I do today? Oh, you did excellent. Tell the truth. Tell them what he did. Tell the person how they did. If they didn't do good, be honest. Say what they need to be working on. We got to have patience, time when it comes down to family. We have to have patience. Now, when a person comes in your company and they already got an attitude, you got to know how to handle that customer. You got to know how to handle that customer. See, I can work with people. I work with people. I enjoy working with people. So what you say won't affect me. You can say any bad words you want to say, but no word will not affect me because the way I am trained. There are a lot of. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you want the position and it's something you want to do, You can do it. It's gonna take time for them changes, y'all. I know you don't want to hear a subject like that, but somebody out there got to hear it. Because they don't gave up. Y'all, don't give up. Keep pushing and forcing yourself and doing what you need to do to get a job. Because you got a lot of old employees. They will not leave their position all because of you. They won't leave their position. They are not going to leave their position. Then they gets the job. Woo, Lord. And they see what y'all got to do on this job. Do you know a bank robber will get a job for a week and stay on that job for a week just to see how y'all run y'all business? And what they do is learn the process and then they'll quit the next week because they already know what time y'all open. They know where y'all keep this. They know where y'all keep that. And what they do, they come back and they rob your store. Half of the time robbers burglarize the store, they have came from that place. Now you as a for you as gotta have no filter. Don't give up, people. Train your hey, they ain't seen you in a while, girl. I've been ready to put your wrench by your name. They ain't even seen you. Golly. Girl, I've been finally got a chance to see you. Training is almost, yes, non-existent. You got to train. You got to train. Y'all got to train these folk. Y'all got to train y'all people. Communication that I forgot what it called when you hey girl, I ain't seen you in a while. I've been trying to get that wrench back on you. I had on took everybody wrench, girl. Made mistake, hit the wrong button. God dog it. And I ain't seen you. It's one more I got to find. Uh Training, you got to have that. It called customer service. Yeah. Customer service. You got to have that customer service. And on jobs, communication is customer service and communication is all connected. Yes. Then they implement systems that they don't test. And what she mean by that? They put you in areas that they don't even know. And they'll put you over there and they don't know about it. They'll talk about it and tell you implement it, and you like, I still don't know what this person is saying. And then they'll turn around. You like, how they know it is working? Is it really working? I don't know. I mean, you ain't got to tell me to look both ways before I cross the street. You ain't got to tell me that communication is something that I have when it comes down to people. Customer service. I started at a job and none of their processes was written down. Whoa. Whoa. You started on a job and none of their processes was written down. See? It's a problem within that employee. And if it's not written down, they can't get rid of y'all. They cannot get rid of y'all, but that is not good. That is not good, y'all. Golly. And then you got a lot of them with the process written down, and they not following the procedure. But they still are breaking it, but fire you because you didn't follow it. We got to do better on these jobs, training our employees. And then you gonna go get the worst person. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Each person that trains different. Each person that trains, you may have Tony. It wasn't until I started documenting them on my own. See? That they realize how important. Lee. And you know what? Another thing on a job I can't stand. When I get two different or three different person on day one. Day two. You get somebody else, she couldn't make it training today, so they had to get Mr. Washington to come in and train y'all. Mr. Washington we didn't do none of that training with that other person that Mr. Washington gave us. And I said, where this come from? And then when I did how I would train from the other person who was absent that day, then they retrained me the way they want, program me the way they wanted me to do what they want to do. And then I said, no, she didn't tell me to do it this way. Y'all got to get it together, boy. Now, you don't know whether or not they want you to stay on that job or trying to get you fired from that job. But people train different on these jobs. Michael may train you different from Gloria. Gloria may train you different, but it's supposed to be only one way to train, but a quicker way to do it. Teach us the right way first. I don't like when they get one. I want to stick to one person. I want to stick to one person. I want one trainer. I want your best trainer when I come in that company. Okay, I don't have time to program my mind to follow procedure this way, and it's supposed to be the right way. Find out that you got me doing it the wrong way. I said, no, she didn't tell y'all to do it this way. And all four of us said no. Therefore, the company needs to watch, peep in, connect, keep up, observe the management of their company. Because if they don't, they ain't gonna never have nobody. They're not gonna never have another Mike in that position who just retired. I know a job that the lady told me that the daughter ended up getting one of a good position on the job in the prison system. She got a good position. She don't work with the inmates. She open, close the doors. She check people in. She a check-in person. The older women that gonna retire one day is really distracting the young girl. For that man is so frustrated, it don't make no cotton picking sense. But so the young girl doing a good job, but the older women that's on the job who been there longer than her, it's distracting her of what she needs to be doing. And I told the young person, don't pay them no mind. Do what, tell your supervisor what's going on. Don't let nobody, don't never let nobody see they got to you on the job. See, a lot of these people are not retired. They have to work longer than I do because I'm on the same job with them. I don't have to stay on my job 40 years. The reason why I don't is because I'm going to get Social Security. You ain't going to get Social Security because you've been on that job that don't take out Social Security for all these years, which I have. So you can't retire like me because this ain't the first job I ever got. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. When I train people, if I was in a position to train somebody to do something, I'm going to show them the right way first. And if they doing it wrong, I'm going to correct them in a nice sense of humor. Because everybody learns differently. Everybody learns differently. There could be a misunderstanding with a word you say. That can be a misunderstanding for an interpretation. And it's something you said, they still don't understand what you say. Ask questions. They supposed to ask you questions. But them older women try to run that young girl off that position. That ain't right. Help our young people on these jobs. Guide them. No Social Security, no 401k, no saving or investment. None of that. You got to realize that if you don't listen to somebody who has retired and who has invest and done been through it, listen to them. Listen to them. But we, as trainers, got to train our employees the way the company want it ran. Sometimes, if it's a difficult little thing that you did, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all got to watch some of these employees. They once you be done did something right, and then they be done. You come in and that day, why did you put so? I didn't do that. But you the owner one. I said, but you must have did it. Because I know what I did. You know what? Y'all better, y'all companies got to watch the people who's running their company. Because you are losing your good combination. Sometimes the company don't know what they are doing. You know what? Sometimes the company don't know what they doing and trying to get somebody who don't have good experience to come in and take over. True. That's true. Just show me. If I ask you, I hate to ask somebody a question about what I want to know, and they jump to something I didn't ask you. No, wait. I said, wait. Please answer my question. I asked you, da. You can't even answer my question. If you don't know the answer, said, I will get that question. I will find out. You don't have to be a know-it-all. Just said, Miss So-and-so, I'll have that answer for you later on this evening. But I don't know that answer. That's one thing about me. I'm not going to stick myself in a situation with, like on my job, people be scared to say they don't know. You know what? On my school crossing job, people can say it easy all they want to. But getting hit by a car or a truck bus and nobody that paying attention is more harder than anything. I can do all the right and you can still not see me standing out there in that street. But I'm gonna run. That's why I had to give signals for my kid. Let me tell you something. A parent would come to ask me something about their school down there. Can I go do this? And I said, ma'am, I can't give you that information. But there's a teacher standing right there. No, my job is to cross them kids. Make sure they safe going across it. My job is not to tell you what about their job down there. No, I can't do that. Don't get mad at me because I'm not giving you no information about that school or something that. No, I got to mind my business up here. I'm not supposed to do that. I can't give you no information about that bus, why I can't park here, why I can tell you not to park up here in my area where it say no parking, but I can't tell you nothing about that school and they policy and they procedure. Then you roll your eyes at me because I said, ma'am, I'm not going to be able to answer that question. No, I'm responsible for my job. Yeah, I'm minding my business. You stop traffic. Just throw your child out there in the street while all these cars coming, and that's not even a dropout, ma'am. You can't do that, ma'am. Well, it's just right there, the school right there, ma'am. That's not school property over there. These people have to follow procedure. We don't want to follow procedures. We don't want to follow little easy procedures. Employee, we got to do better. I'm not going to be arguing with nobody else. I'm not about to pressure myself. I'm going to tell you about my job. What I supposed to do. Don't ask me no questions. Sometimes I turn my back when somebody get ready to pull up and walk down a little bit. I can't tell you nothing about this school. You're not about to worry me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not about to tell you. It's not my job. Okay, if I'm in a factory, I'm in a warehouse. Every section of that warehouse got different things to do. You ain't got no business over there in that section over there trying to tell Michael what to do over here. You need to worry about what's going on in your area. And if Michael should have a supervisor over here in this area, a leader, to tell us what to do. And if he don't know the answer, he need to find out the answer. We got to do better on these jobs, y'all. We can't even do good on a McDonald's management job. There's no way a customer should go out of a McDonald's or Burger King or any kind of restaurant unsatisfied. They shouldn't be dissatisfied. When they call their meal in, you got to, on these jobs, a lot of questions you need to ask them from the beginning. Get y'all picking up people who don't care just to put them in a position to be fulfilled. And some of the supervisor training, you don't even know what they doing. Some people have to work harder than others to get that job. And I heard somebody mention the other day saying you got to know people. That's what's wrong with the job. You got to know people. You need to know people on some job. How you think some people getting these jobs? You done tried 5 years of trying to get a job that you want, but your friend got the job and they ain't even got no experience. And you know something ain't right with it. Tell me if you on your job application, answer it correctly. If you're a drinker, say yes. And it should have somewhere on there, how often do you drink? Put it on there. Not about to tell nobody I don't drink wine, but I want to. I don't care if it's 2 weeks, Weekends. I'm gonna tell you. You ain't got to be surprised when you look at my application. Cause I'm gonna come to work regardless the next day. That Monday, I'm off that weekend. We got the employees in order to have a good company. You have to respect your employers. Y'all got to respect your employees. Stop running them away. Explain to them what's going on. You ain't got to be mean to explain nothing. No, you ain't got to be sarcastic to explain to a young person what's going on this job. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me. Y'all didn't got to explain to these young people. Y'all don't have to be mean to these, oh Lord, look what they done sitting in there. Oh Lord, he just won't send the right man or right woman in this company. Let me tell y'all something. Whoever doing the hiring, try not to bring your you need some quality. You need some you know, quality people on your job. You really do. You need some working folks on your job. You need somebody who is capable of getting out their bed. And the people who put in the application, if you're not a morning person, stop getting a job at 8 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the morning. You know you're a 10:30 person. You're a night hawk. You're not an early morning hawk like me. I'm an early morning hawk. After 3 o'clock, I can't work. That's me. Cause I get sleepy. So get a job. Don't get no 7 to 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock job. If you know you're not an early morning person, you know you get out of bed at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock every day, get you an evening job. Get you to 3 to something. Cause you'll do better. You keep applying. You want that job, but you got to realize you got to. If you're an early morning person, you ain't gonna do nothing that night but fall asleep and complain and yawn. Go, I'm a morning person. I'm an AM person all day long. After when that PM hit and when 3 o'clock come around, I'm telling y'all, I'm sleepy. I'm sleeping. I'm moody and sleeping. So all my job gonna be what? Early in the morning. Okay, how late I go to sleep? I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna hit that clock. So you can't say I didn't come to work. I don't miss days. If I'm sick, I'm about to fight that thing. You got to monitor your employees. Don't nag the employee. Don't complain about everything the employee do. You talking to one nice, and then I just heard you snapping over there on the other one. They got to stop. I don't see no situation where but the person you hide no more than you. I just be laughing, y'all. I don't say nothing. They can teach you the job. I'm gonna tell you something. Do you know there's a lot of young people can show you some things that you didn't know about that job, and it's not even hard. And you be like, how you do that? See, with me, when it come down to training, I'm gonna make sure I know what I'm talking about. And just because y'all don't golly, the worst thing scenario I can get to me. Please don't turn that movie on. Please don't turn that movie on the show that video with the light off. It's over. It's over. Don't tell me to watch this video. Sit down and watch this video and I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I can't watch no video like that. I know I'm supposed to be on the training and I'm supposed to watch that video. I can't even keep my eyes open up the video. Y'all gonna put on the longest boring video back in 1852 and expect me to keep my eyes open. And y'all gotta do better. If y'all want to show a video about the country, y'all got to upgrade that video. Because that video that you showing me, whew, I ain't learned nothing out that video. I ain't learned nothing off that video you just showed me. Cause I slept half of the video. Somebody got a job in the morning, and I want to share this with you. Y'all don't listen to nobody else. Never listen to a person who talk negative about a job. Never. Oh man, you trying to get that job right? Man, these folks da. They oh Lord, them the ones you need to get off around real quick. Them the ones you need to get off around real quick. Man, shoot, these folks do you wrong. They still, how long you been here? 5 years. That's a long time for them to be wrong. That's a long time for a company to be doing wrong. Ain't it right? That's right, y'all. That person sitting there don't want you to get the job. Cause they think that they got that job open to get rid of them. They trying to get rid of that person and hire you. Y'all, for real though. Y'all, when y'all trying to get a job, don't listen to that negativism. Don't listen to that person. Go in there with your mind on that job. Stay away from them negative folks when you're trying to get your job. They already worked there. I've been there 5 years. Get them benefits and do what you need to do. Get a job on the time, the way you sleep. Babysitter. Get you a job that's gonna match your needs. And stay around negativism people when you're on them jobs. And somebody being mean, them older people being mean with you on your job. A lot of people want you to see them work. They don't even want to help you. They come in and do and they see you doing wrong, and you new on the job. They'll let you do it wrong and talk about you. That is what happened to me for real. She gone, and I'm well, you know I'm telling the truth. See? You see what I mean? See, she didn't know when they hired you, they were gonna get rid of her, and she knew they were about to get rid of her. They didn't want her no more. You got to watch people, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth about these jobs. Some people so threatened about y'all coming on their job, getting their jobs, doing it right, doing it professional. Y'all, I'm serious. They so jealous of your demeanor, how you carry yourself, how you mind your business. But you got people that don't want to listen, don't believe you. I'm not about to come on no internet to tell nobody the wrong way to do something when there are right ways to do something. Y'all got to protect yourselves. Get your job. Dress yourself up pretty. Keep doing what you. I love having young people. Right? When I try to tell someone something to help them, then they get an attitude. You be like, you know what? I already said the madness is out there. Customer service. I would love a young person to say, McGill, McGill, I'm going to show you how to do this. Baby, please show me, because I'm lost. Show me the quick. I would tell y'all something. When I'm used to communication, I'm used to working with the children. But I had got me a little side job to work at the Atlanta Stadium to clean up. I decided I want to clean up. Child, y'all, I was in there scrubbing the top. I wasn't trained to scrub the top, to clean the toilets. I thought I had like clean up at home, so I thought it was the same thing. No, since you don't want to listen, I gotta tell your supervisor to tell you it could happen between me and you. That's right. I don't mind nobody tell that one thing about me, AD. I would listen. If I think you telling me right, I would listen. It gotta be some right in it because you just made me do it the right way. But this lady said, what taking you so long in the bathroom? So she snuck up on me and she said, no, you cleaning the bathroom like you do at home. No, no, no. You don't have to do these toilets like that. And I was so glad she told me how to get that thing and put that soap in there, wrap it around that toilet, and go to the next one. I was in there cleaning like I know. She said, no, these too many toilets. She showed me, and I listened. And I cleaned them toilets. I was coming out of there, out the place real fast. Cleaning it. Clean it. But like you said, I listened to what the supervisor was telling me to do. And I said, thank you, ma'am. I never did this job, but I thought I had to clean all these toilets. And you know how big a baseball stadium here, football stadium. They said, no, you can't, no, don't do it that way. Do it this way. Put that soap on there, throw it on there, and wrap it around there in that seat. Go to the next one, flush it and go to the next one. And I did it. But I listened. They said, you ain't gonna be able to do them toilets like that. And they were clean, y'all. But it's just I wasn't trained because I told them I know how to clean up. But once the supervisor saw the way I was doing it, and they showed me how to do it, I said, thank you, Jesus. I knew it had to been another way. I'd like somebody to tell me on the job, AD. Tell me. I'ma listen. I'ma tell you something. I'ma listen if it sound right. I ain't gonna do nothing hard. If you telling me to do it the hardest way, I ain't gonna do it. I'm telling you right now. I'm not doing that no hard way when I know it's a quicker way, easy way to do something. I used to tell my math teacher, why that answer, I can get to that answer quicker than you. No, he wanted to teach me that math the way he wanted to teach me that math. But I said, but why you training me this way and I know how to do it the way? No, you need to do that math problem this way. So that's the same. It's a job. I got to go do the policy the way they want to. There's some people you can't help. Some people you can't help. If you're not a listener, can't nobody teach you that because you know it all. I'm like, Now, if you want me to show you, if I'm supposed to be supervising you and trying to teach you, do it. No, to teach you the way you're supposed to have it done. Do it. And another thing, Y'all people who on these jobs, I've been here 40 years. But you know what? During them 40 years, that policy should be don't change. That don't mean that you know all the answers. You can still listen. If you've been on a job 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, I've been on this job 15 years, I know what to do. No, that policy don't change. Well, if something don't change, you didn't know about it. Y'all go out there and get y'all jobs. I create the processes, so I'm not telling them wrong. Oh, Nick, no. No, if you create the process, then they need to listen to how the process is supposed to be done. Now, I hope you're the kind of person that know how to talk to people. Some people don't know how to talk customer service. It's in poor representation. I hope your customer service is right. Are you how you talk speaks to them? You got that. We got to learn how to talk to people and say Miss Song. So sometimes I have to project my voice because I had to get my voice out of my coaching voice and get it in personnel voice or whatever I'm doing. But the way some of these employees delivering the message is not coming out right. You got to, just because you know that job, your job is to make sure I understand what you talking about doing. See? Yeah. No, that I ain't talking about you, AD. I'm saying with training people, sometimes it on the job is how we presenting it to them. Now I know you saying like you're a nice person. Now I'm not talking about that. I'm saying it's a lot of people, a lot of employees, not employers don't know how to speak to their employees. They don't know how to send a message to them without it can be how you said it. Ma'am, look, you need to do this way, but da 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 da. But me, it wouldn't bother me which way you said it because I'm not that kind of person. I don't take nothing like that personal. But I'd rather for you to say, Miss Gill, this is what you do. You take this and you do this and you do that. Now I like that. I like you. Then I said, oh, you know what? Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. When a young person trying to teach me something or show me something, I listen. And everything shouldn't be in email. Exactly. They doing, but you know what, AD, everything is programmed. Everything is, they want you using, some conversation needs to be face to face or on the phone call. Absolutely. So on your job, are you like, you on the computer? You on the computer speaking, right? I can't see. I can't get a job. Excuse me. I can't get a job where I'm talking about me. I'm not an understanding person when it come down to typing text because it can come out not the way I'm saying it. Oh, see, like y'all work from home. See, for me, that's a hard job for me. Now my son used to work, he did good working from home. I'm not good on that job because I'm not understanding what the text mean, and I'm not good with stuff like that, with what y'all be typing and stuff. I know that's right. Yeah, put me on. Hey, hop on the phone. Put me on the Zoom. Now, you my kind of people. Put me on the Zoom. Hop me on the phone. Got all that text and going back and forth. I still don't know what you talking about. I be like, what is this person telling me to do? I don't know. I hate to be on a job. And I said, I still don't know what they want me to do. What they want me to do. So yeah, I would say, Miss So thank you for zooming me. Please, cause I am lost. Please. I'll call your phone. I said, but I might worry you a little bit until I get it. Oh, and I love the people who train me because they be like, they be nice. Oh, you're not worrying me. Oh my God. And then the young people, oh, I respect them. When you got somebody young on these job, and they deliverance and representation for that job, I love them, baby. I know when the job is not for me, y'all. I'm not a great communicator, but all this typing y'all doing, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I wouldn't even apply for that. I can't do that. I commend y'all people, but on these jobs, we got to have better training than what we have. You can't tell me to go out there and put the fire out if I don't even know where to connect the wire thing where it won't come loose. It's a procedure. It's the way I have to do things. I'm gonna have to go out there and put that fire out. So I have to listen to you. Now we're in a situation where I can't train you right now. It's emergency. Well, what can I do? You know, listen, it's we got to just get up to all tell you this to summarize this round. Employee for these companies, you want to make your employers of these companies, make your employees happy. Put some cupcakes out there in the morning. Put some donuts. I know they not healthy. Put some fruits out there. You and your personnel get together and put something out there to show your company, that the employees of your company, that you appreciate what they do. Stop giving the same people on the job certificate, and you ain't getting the other people who work hard nothing. You keep letting the same one win. See, that's what you call a circle. That's what you call a circle. You keep giving awards and everything, certificate to the same old people. But you don't forget about all the other hard workers. If it weren't for them coming to work every day, your company will be lost. Let the young girl work in the office. Let them teach them, train them, understand them. Don't focus on nothing else but the job. And also, I want to say something about on job. I am not there to try to be your friend. I am there to work. I'm gonna respect you, but I'm there to work. So focus on this job and don't focus on me, cause I'm here to come do a job. Giving the same people, yeah, opportunity to showcase their skills. Yeah, I seen it. They kept getting the same people the rewards. Some people just need the opportunity. Opportunity. Give me the. When I first got my first job 19 years ago, the first thing I said was, if I would show you, they needed a track coach and a PE teacher at that time. I know my part as my description I read my description to them. I know. But y'all they ain't never had no championship. They ain't never got close to a championship. They ain't never had nobody who gonna make them kids look good, run good, study good, all that kind of stuff. Until I said, you give me a discipline, I don't have no problem with discipline, but give me an opportunity, and I would go out there, I would run that program while I'm here. I went out there, I made a change on that program. I proved myself. I proved myself. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're going to give a child an F, if you're going to give somebody a child an F in your class, you must be at that teacher's conference. Because you the teacher that gave that child an F. So be woman or man enough to come stand in front of that woman or that parent's face and tell that parent why your child got an F. Don't try to be F's and do no parent-teacher conference night and you sitting there flunking in class. If a child is flunking, you ain't doing something right. If a child is flunking in my class, what is it that I'm doing wrong? If it's a problem, tell that parent here. Don't tell that parent when finals coming, ain't nothing she can do about it or he can do about it. To tell them that your class, I did send them a letter. Okay, well, you need to email me. That's when email come in place. Email me, because I'm not getting your information. Now, and another thing before I leave, these same old employees had Johnny in their class last year. Don't come telling me that's a bad child. They gonna do this to you, they gonna do that to you. No, don't do that. It is a whole new year. Johnny ain't at like none of that stuff y'all said Johnny at like. Leave that last year stuff alone when we come in different years. That's not fair. If you got an employee come in on any job different from last year, they said, there goes so. So you're gonna have that same application about her, that person, like you did last year. People can change. You don't know what children and people going through. People can change. If you're dealing with a person that don't change and they're going to destroy your company, you need to get rid of that person. And some people want you to fire them so you can pay them. Y'all got to realize that now during time, we are dealing with madness. And they not being mad on purposely, y'all. When you go on that interview on that computer from the house, make sure you look presentable. Make sure you looking nice. Make sure you looking nice. And I have to listen since I got a hearing problem. I can hear good like this. I can hear good, but I still got a hearing problem. So it's a word that you saying, I don't understand what you saying. See, y'all don't start putting new words in y'all vocabulary. These not the same words that I use in my vocabulary. So what I have to do with y'all know what I do? I have to look up what y'all say. I had to go look up what y'all mention, what y'all talking about. But y'all, I hate to stop right here. I will see y'all, the real deal, will see y'all in the morning on her early morning vibe. And I want to thank my AD for popping up, because I've been like, dog, I can't put AD and it's somebody else. I've been wondering where they been so I can put their ranch back on there. But I love y'all. Y'all be sweet. Go on that job. Get your job tomorrow with a positive attitude. Anybody come to you while you positive and say something negative in your ear about that job, hey, hey, look, leave. Get off around them. Cause you be hyped up, yeah, you better know you better go get this job and fed it. You already got your man up. Somebody come in and say, man, these folks tripping in here. Don't listen to that. Put your earpiece back in your ear and listen to your music and wait on your interview and go on in there and get your job. Go in there and get your job on that job. But don't get a job at 7 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning if you know you're not a 7 o'clock morning person, a.m. person. If you're an afternoon person, you get your afternoon job. If they not hiring, they'll go to another. Don't give up. God testing you. He testing you. See your attitude. He checking your attitude out. Okay, good luck on y'all jobs, employers. Try to make ends meet with your new employee. And then if it don't work, let it go. Punctuality, very important. If they can get there early and you can train them, do it. Trainers, make sure they understand what you're doing, because people learn different, okay? People learn differently. This is your girl, the real deal, Lanita Gibbs reaction. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna tell you this. The real deal early morning vibe be on air every morning at 5:10 a.m. Okay? All right, babe. I love you and thanks for showing up. Okay, y'all. Everybody have a good night. Stay peace, happy, and you can do it. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm out, y'all.